Greetings, my friends, and welcome. You caught me. Welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV, all you beautiful humans, and welcome back, all my friends. I want to thank you for tuning into SOULSCOPE. I'm Demi, certified aromatherapist, certified spiritual coach, Reiki master, and Akashic record reader. So, what are SOULSCOPEs? As an Akashic record reader, I channel from the Book of Life, otherwise known as the Soul Books, the Book of Life, and so many other things across every religion around the globe. So, Akashic Records is the detailed history of your soul, and every probability of future outcomes based on all the past incarnations of your life's energy inside your soul. And because it's connected to the source, the creator, the universe, the verse, I have a lot of different, we call God, that higher omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient source of all things. You are from the field of creativity, being created by the creator, and so your soul is eternal, immortal, and it resides in you, and it's been there since conception of your soul. And so you are energy, and that is how you are always connected to God. And these soul scopes are broken down into Decan. So this is Pisces Decan 2, which reigns from February. Can never remember them, and someone was supposed to write that down and leave me a little sticky right here. They did not. February 29th and March 10th. So this, if your birthday falls between February 29th and March 10th, you are a Decan 2. And so I'm able to pull your soul's records because everyone on the planet has a birthday. So this reading hails, and I can't, it's impossible to do just a general Akashic record reading unless you are unless you are channeling, unless I am channeling a very specific type of topic, or unless they give me a specific type of topic, which is why all of the things in my channel are based on a topic, and this is Soul Scopes, and so I'll be channeling your zodiac based on the Decan, so I can hear the soul call or the roll call or the soul scope for everyone that falls within that time period, because for the most part, you all will be going through similar lessons. And of course, the specifics will be different based on who you are and where you live and what your life is like. So if this resonates with you and you'd like an opportunity to win a free reading with me or one of my other wonderful readers on my team, there's a link below and you can sign up for a chance to win that free reading. And all winners will be announced right here on YouTube in the comments. And also you'll be notified by email. So let's get started. So you have been diving and delving into the spirit realm, metaphysics, and looking for some answers, some guidance. You are trying to really work on yourself. And there are modalities, and I just named a few myself. As an energy healer, I have been healing since I was a child. And so I had never heard of Reiki until I was in my 30s. But I had already been laying hands on people since I was 8 years old. So Reiki was given to me, my first attunement and master was just given to me by someone who said, hey, you're a healer and you're going to need this. And I said, oh, okay, great, thank you. And then I received another attunement, but I've always been an intuitive healer, and I'm grateful for the guides that I can hear the soul records and what's happening with your soul entity there. And if you have been searching, oh, 2 cards just popped out. And I believe that whatever pops out is meant to come and show out. So I'm going to stop and I'm going to pick up those 2 cards. These are the love light cards. And at the same time, you are dissolving and resolving many of the patterning and cycles. You're starting to become more aware of what's happening around you and how you're responsible in the creation of it. And then there are some of you who are not really sure how all this stuff keeps happening to you and why things don't always work out, and why you seem to always be the subject of treachery, backstabbing, lies, deception, manipulation. Like, why are people always, why does it always seem like people are always trying to pull one over? Why is everyone in my life so shysty? And you have, for the past, since the year began, and probably even before then, you've been really looking at this pattern, and you are starting to realize that you really deeply deserve a healthy relationship, and one where the person is compatible, can love and express and really deeply connect. But you also know that now you need to not only not be more in tune with yourself, but you need to really do some deep healing, because you're starting to recognize that it can't be everybody that I hook up with and date, or, you know, I get involved in these relationships, that everybody just can't be shady. So I must have something to do with that. You have to take ownership of the things you create, and the more you're able to better in tune with yourself, then you'll be able to see where that comes from inside of you. You have put so much energy into the love and relationships, and because of the deep codependency, the neediness, the lack of self-identity, the lack of self-worth, the lack of self-value, the lack of self-respect, you have done and would give anything for anybody just to be with you. And you give and you give and you give, and you almost buy your relationships. Because you somewhere, and they see this part about you that has no self-control, no self-worth, and people take advantage of that. And you really do love giving gifts. You have a heart of gold. It is so pure. And now you're starting to realize, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. And I just want everyone to be happy. But there's a part that where some of where this is coming from is the place where you don't feel beautiful. You don't feel like you deserve. You don't believe that you are worthy of having a relationship. And so you are taking stock in self-assessment now. You are trying to balance the harmony of inner harmony and peace with joy and happiness. And in some parts, you're super optimistic because life is taking on a new look and a new view. Let me grab these cards really quick because we can go there. These are the two cards that fell on the floor, and I believe that what pops out comes to show out. And the other part is the success that you are having in your life. You want it to spill over into your relationship life. So let's take a look and see what we got. Sadness and isolation. You have been giving and giving and giving, and you're starting, this is how much you're starting to see this pattern, that you're giving and giving and giving, even in the current relationship up till now, and almost you will continue to try to make this current relationship work. And this person has completely separated, and you are being asked to ascend. And I love this particular card. It's so beautiful. You know, the arms are open and stretched out in the beauty of awakening and the newness of the dawning of life, and the energetic ascension is here. You will need to spend more time in controlling and listening, communicating, with the voice of your true self. Your soul has been speaking to you, and it wants you to focus. See how the higher self, your soul, is in the background and saying, listen, stand with me, walk with me. And if you listen to what you really want and the truth of who you really are, you'll be just fine, because it's time for healing to begin. And those are the Love and Light cards. And this is Moonology. This is the second deck that I'm reading to you from. This is Moonology. Take a step back. Take some time out. It's time to really center yourself, because you are getting a taste of a time when not only are you becoming more creative and productive in your life, but you also want it all. And you deserve to have it all. And you're starting to have some clarity on what that means. It's going to take you just to step back a beat and really pull that together, because communicating not just with your significant other, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your boo, your side piece, all that, communicating with your heart to and from you. And I love that this particular card is in Gemini, because Gemini is a communicator. This is not the time to be communicating with others because Mercury's in retrograde. But I love that this is the twin, because this is you. You and you. Your left, the angel on the right shoulder and the devil on the left. And so you have to find the balance of your soul in between. And this is how most of us live. And this is why we all have these crazy lives, because we live in between two. But, luck is on your side. I do hear that for you. I hear that you're about to be moving into a really beautiful phase and stage in the upcoming months. You will have to do some deeper healing to get to where you want to be, and I know that you can get there. And I want to thank you for tuning in. If this resonated with you and you'd like a more personal reading, again, the links are below. All the website links and our booking link is there below. And again, I'm Decan. Thank you for tuning in to I Am Powered by Love TV, and I look forward to seeing you soon, my beautiful friends. And don't forget, like, subscribe, share, and set your notifications so you can receive the next SOULSCOPE. And I'm signing out.